This quick little video is an introduction to my Macintosh G4 Cube. Throughout this video, I'll be showing you different features of the G4 Cube and how it continues to work after all these years. What you see on the screen now is Apple's DVD player running in System 9.2. I'm running it in partial screen mode right now, but you could run it in full screen mode just as easily. This HP monitor, Apple keyboard and mouse will come with it, as well as the power supply. Here is the cube starting up in OS 9.
You, boy.
You do?
Your bald head.
Oh.
Sometimes I imagine a little chip popping out.
I have been recruited to save the world.
I am Silas Ramsbottom.
But
I'm ready for you. Dave, Earth today. You can leave now.
Unlike many of the vintage Macintosh G4 Cubes, the ejection system on my DVD player still works. Of course, I can't guarantee how long it'll keep working. I'm going to include a free pair of covered tweezers that will allow you to remove a DVD safely. I thought it'd be nice at this time to show you portions of the original Apple marketing video when they came out with the G4 Cube.
I'm a designer, and I just love how the Cube looks. I mean, it's just the coolest looking computer on the planet.
The first reaction I had to the size of the G4 Cube was really one of amazement, because if you had asked me in advance how small can a supercomputer be, I never would have come close to what I saw.
3.5 gigaflops. Now that is 3.5 billion operations per second. It is staggering by any measure, and 10 years ago it was unheard of in anything smaller than a washing machine.
The heart of the G4 Cube is incredibly complex. I mean, it's a supercomputer. But we were looking for a final design that was very simple. A design that left you with a sense of, well, of course, that's the most natural, the most elegant solution possible.
All the kind of functional characteristics are taken care of, but then there's another level of aesthetic that just lifts it and gives it spirit.
Before showing you more from Apple, here you can see I'm trying different resolutions on the screen. It seems that anything in the 60 Hz range will pretty much work, but you don't want to try resolutions that aren't supported. That would make it hard for you to get back in if the image went blank and stayed blank. Any incorrect resolution setting will require you to restart with the Shift key and get into the operating system to remove the display preferences, put them in the trash, and then reboot. Once you reboot, the computer will default to the other resolutions. I find it best to go into Tiger and do this, because Tiger is usually accepting of more resolutions. And here you can see me booting into Tiger 10.4 with the other partition, which is on the drive. By the way, the drive has a 120 gigabyte drive, not the standard 20. It's 120 gigabyte partitioned, and in two different partitions, one for Tiger and one for OS 9.
Most computer companies would have said, this is an impossible task. They would have walked away from it. I mean, to take a computer 4 times its size and pack it down into an 8-inch cube, it seems impossible, but we did it.
Being this big and being able to sustain 1, 2, 3, or 4 gigaflops, we are looking at 2,000 times the volume efficiency of, say, a Cray supercomputer of the 1980s.
The G4 Cube starts out with 64 megabytes of memory, expandable up to 1.5 gigabytes of RAM. It starts with a 20 gigabyte hard drive, configurable up to 40 gigabytes.
Gee, is he excited or what? Hey, wait a minute. My cube has an upgrade already, and the hard drive's been up to 120 gigabytes, which Apple formats to about 114 gigabytes. Still a lot bigger than the original.
It's got all the I/O you could ever want. Ethernet, USB, FireWire, everything you need is in the Cube.
The Adobe user is going to love it. It has everything they require. It has the power of a G4, but it has the elegance and the design element that they care about.
The G4 Cube is designed to go onto your desk, so we saw that it was crucial that we could remove both visual and audible clutter. So the team figured out a way to actually remove the fan.
Wait, did he say remove the fan? Oh, that's right. That's why so many of these cubes caught fire. They got too hot and they burnt up. I've actually saw one burn up at a seminar once, laying on its side. And that's a good point to tell you. Do not lay them on their sides. Like this picture from the Computer Museum. This is not my computer. Laying them on their side is a sure way to kill it. It'll keep running for a long time if you just keep it standing up and don't block the airflow.
The product's air-cooled so that it's virtually silent.
Instead of sitting down at a computer that's humming and you kind of feel technology in the room, you're sitting down in the silence where you can sit and have an idea.
Oh, speaking of ideas, I don't want to forget to tell you, I do not have the G4 Cube speakers. That bong sound you hear, you won't hear it, but I have included a speaker USB adapter, so you can see that little red light flashing on the top there. Off to the right, that red light is indicating it hooked up to USB, and there's an adapter there to connect a headset or a speaker set if you own one. I'll give you the adapter, brand new, with the extension cable, and I'll give you the earphones. They've not been used, it's all new, and you can use that for sound. Of course, there are G4 Cubes for sale on eBay that are about $700 that include speakers. Or maybe you can buy speakers right there on eBay. They're usually well over $100 per set. On a brighter note, getting inside the G4 Cube is really cool.
You flip it over, there's this little latch that you hit and it pops up and you can pull the entire core out. It almost looks like this nuclear reactor core, you know, something that you'd see in Mission Impossible.
There's easy access to all the RAM, to the airport cards, to the graphics cards. You don't have to then say, gee, I'm going to upgrade the memory. What expert am I going to have to find? It's something that really an 8-year-old can do in about 15 seconds.
Wow, an 8-year-old. I'm glad they have such confidence in us. I used my 15 seconds to put in 3 256 megabyte SD RAMs. You can buy more on eBay and go up to 1.5 gigabyte if you want.
New G4 Cube is the ultimate desktop movie making machine.
You get an idea, you walk out, you film it, you bring it back, you download it through FireWire, you can play with it in Final Cut Pro, you know, add type, whatever, and boom, it's done.
Whether you do publishing, web design, video editing, this machine was made for you.
Let me tell you what you're getting extra with this machine. My personal collection of hundreds of games for older Macs, running in OS 9, even some for 8, some for 7. You just take them off the drive of the 9 and stick them on whatever machine you want, however you can transfer them. Also, I have 134 images of all old Macs that you can load in OS 9 in seconds. It's pretty cool to look at those. They came from Sun Remarketing back in the 80s and 90s.
If I had only seen the PowerMac G4 Cube, I would have been very impressed. I would have said, this is going to be a very important product for Apple and for users. But it didn't stop there, and from one experience to the next, it just kept getting better and better, and I left kind of scratching my head thinking, is there anything that's missing from this product offering? And I'm still thinking, because I don't think there is.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, but the only thing missing is you going to eBay and taking a look at it. I'll have my G4 Cube posted on eBay with the link in the description below. It makes a great collector's item, and I hope you enjoyed my video. But before you leave, here are some static images you will find also posted on the auction. Remember, ComputerHobbyShop.com is non-profit, so anything I sell is only to help keep the lights on. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.